Judgment Day has come to medieval Birmingham, and a plague of flesh-hungry ghouls has claimed every living soul, except one. Fight to survive in a highly tactile, physics-based survival sim where every object can be manipulated, make ends meet, or meet your end. So this is a new survival game that's being released by an indie studio, and it's set in medieval Birmingham or England. So I'm pretty excited about this game. I've seen a couple of dev diaries. I did try to play it earlier, but it did crash. So I'm going to make this a full playthrough until the closed beta ends. And I'm pretty excited. So let's jump back into it and see if we can just see what this game has to offer beyond the little monastery. As your eyes crack open blearily, memories come rushing back. Repairs on the church roof, misstep and a perilous fall. You remember an excruciating pain in your side, the face of kindly old Brother Morris, nursing you through a devilish fever. You recognize this place as an infirmary at the Priory of St. Thomas. Though your body is weak and your injuries seem mostly healed, but the room is a mess and you smell the iron tang of blood on the air. How long have you been unconscious, and what has happened here? You must find Brother Morris. Something feels off. Alright, so a few dev diaries I did watch. Pretty much anything can be manipulated. I've seen, you can do pretty much anything. Like, I know that even with ladders, you can line them up to climb certain kinds of taller, more or less floors or buildings. So there's everything in this game can be kind of interacted with. I love. I did play earlier, but I crashed, so I didn't really get to experience too much of the game. I want to just come back with a fresh pair of eyes and really give it a chance. All right, well, I know that this can moved. Go ahead and move and just. And also these can be broken down for components, so which is again really great because you don't have to get too bogged down in menus. One of my favorite games is Project Zomboid, but they do have a lot of interface, so you have to really obviously play around and figure things out. But in this one, you can just go right there on the screen. Actually, great. Let's go ahead and what's going on? Pay attention a little more to this. I wasn't actually paying attention. There really is a narrative going on. Infirmary. Brother Morris? Okay. Go ahead and not mess with him right now. If you don't have a weapon, there is an axe here. I'm going to go ahead and grab this. Whipped it right off the bat. Perfect. Right. These doors, I know some of them are closed. These ones you can't open these up. This one you can. But again, it just kind of has some cool stuff, but nothing I can really use. I can use this though. Okay, got some of that. There's a sturdy chest, nothing in here. Okay. So let's go ahead and plow ahead. All right, Brother Morris. I'm not sure if there's stealth kills. Actually, that's one thing I wanted to see if. I'll turn around. See if I can stealth kill him. No, I cannot. But I made a quick work with him anyway. So let's go ahead and just see. The one thing about these ones here, I guess they're going to be closed. Cool thing is, you can actually break these down. So if you have a hammer, any kind of weapon, you can break these doors down, which is pretty great. I don't know if they're going to do lock picking. Even here, disassemble these doors with my axe. Give it a quick shot. And even these doors will have components for me to use. So that's, again, you can make all the strategic decisions doing this, right? Gotta. I think it's what I would expect. I did break some of these down last time, so I know that there isn't much here. A really nice bed, so I'm gonna go ahead and just plow forward. Hands-on training. One thing I did have to take a look at a little bit more was the journal here. So escape the Priory, which we know, and then we have hands-on training. You've located a weapon, but it trembles in your hand. Try to recall what little you know about it. Use it. Form a basic attack with left click and an alternate attack with right click. You're ready, leave the corridor and head to the first floor. That arm yourself, which we found at the end of the corridor. You spy Brother Morris, who treated you, but something about him seems wrong. Your every instinct is screaming to find a means to defend yourself. Perhaps there's something in one of the other rooms, which we have already done, and we exit the infirmary. So let's go ahead and get out of this Priory. I guess it's called a Priory, but a monastery. I actually don't know that term. Cloth scraps. I'm just gonna quickly check these boxes. One thing about cloth scraps is they can be made into bandages, which crafting me. This is one thing I learned the hard way. Not having enough bandages, so you do get hurt even if you're not getting bitten. I don't know how that works. I guess just happens. I still have to figure that part out. But you do get hurt, and if you do have wounds, they can open up. So it's always good to have. I am not going to go in there. Grab some food. I know I am actually quite hungry. I didn't take care of that situation. Fire starter here, which I'm going to take. Is a clay knife. The clay bottle. You can fill any bottle that you have with water. So that's very helpful, especially not to dehydrate. Becomes a real problem. I'm going to go ahead and, you know what? I am going to take. And there's a fireplace here, which I think I can go ahead and warm this up right now while I'm here. Firewood, let's go. One of the objectives is out of the game. Fantastic. I love these little animations. The more subtle and the more, I want to say, detailed they get, the more it adds to the immersion of the game. See here, you can see her shivering. Attacks sometimes miss. Vulnerable to disease. Thirsty. That alone is going to bring this down and help us get. We'll have our status here. Dirtiness, divine punishment known as the plague comes to the filthy. There will be no mean. The price will be by no means be light. That's kind of cool. So you killing zombies, you do get dirty. And then there's a lot of skills, actually. Quite a bit. And I wonder if they're going to add to these after the close bait. Okay, warm, so let's venture off. Something has gone horribly wrong. The Priory dormitory was a madhouse. Brother Morris and the other monks reduced to deranged beasts by some sickness of the blood. Has the day of judgment come? Did you die in that fall and awake again in hell? Oh, doomed souls do not feel thirst and hunger, and you are feeling a great deal of both. You are to face whatever has happened to Birmingham. You must first survive the day. Search the other buildings on the Priory grounds. The things you need right now might be inside. Okay, so I do want to try to get my bearings here quickly, get the essentials, and head on out and be on my way. These boots are, I believe, I don't see any armor ratings on these boots. So I think it's a little bit of, well, probably more cosmetic than anything. I'm sure when the main game comes out, that might be. But I don't quite know even the warmth factor, how much, how warm clothes are. It doesn't quite say. Fire striker, I will take that. Pass on that torch. Looks like a church. 100% great. Mind. Fully clothed. What do we got here? And one other thing I wanted to show you guys, you can see when it says nearby items. So it's got kind of like a daisy style, item search. So anything nearby, you can kind of open up your inventory and see what's there instead of looking for individual items, which this kind of world can be very easily missed. Don't know if I should be fighting these guys. I'm gonna try to. I am definitely not that. He might be easier. There of you. Right. Big fella right here. I'm gonna. Big fella. Right. Perfect. Linen tunic. Cool. Really neat. This bottle. Now, here's one thing I did miss last. Know that these bottles, you can see that they do have meter to tell you how full they are. So 0.35 is the volume of this one. Bigger ones have 1. Obviously, that's volume. A little heavier. You know what? I'm gonna. Go ahead and up some of that holy water. Get some of that holy water buff. Nope, don't do that. Just fill my water bottle here. Right, I think that's everything I need. I can break these down with the knife that I picked up, which then allows me just to collect some, some linens and some cloth, so I can make more bandages. Gonna do. It's never a bad idea to carry more bandages. Quickly make it now. I'm really excited to see what the ambition of this game is going to look like. I know that they're going to be adding multiplayer, but just how much there's going to be. How much can you build? How far out can you travel? I think this is, yeah, this is. I did explore this area before I crashed. A few good items here, but I do see more zombies. I guess that might be randomized. Try to avoid these guys. So I get myself a... And that's not going to slow him down, is it? Try to take care of him real quick. There is a pitchfork. Doesn't look like... Oh, there it is. I'm going to go ahead and equip that. This weapon is great because it has a bit of a range on it. Noticing the more range you can have on your weapons, the better off you'll be. Go ahead and... I'm also seeing saddles, so I don't know if they're going to add horses to this later. I mean, that would be interesting. Explore here. Half-eaten apple. Let's make sure this is not rotten. This is the condition of it. So I'm going to eat it. I'm going to eat it. Typically, I don't think it's a great idea to eat. Yeah, I consider... There it is. Now I'm going to be sick. Hopefully not too bad. But condition makes a difference. And items out in the world do spoil. Unless I did read that if you have a farm, If you don't pick the item, it doesn't spoil. But if you pick it, it spoils. That give a bit of water. Better. Then transfer my lighter. It's lighter, and it seems like it's carrying more here. I'm not gonna. Anything else here we can find? A well bucket. You know what? I'm gonna take that. Firewood, more flint and starter. I don't think those. There is an axe here. It is a little heavy, but it is really sharp. Grab that. Gotta make sure I'm aware of my surroundings. Like this. Oh my god. I said that. A bit. Gotta make sure I'm aware of my surroundings. Fine, that good. Block of cheese. This. Water pitcher. Roasted chicken. Let's go ahead and fill up. Plate. Cheese here. Pork pie. Not right. Right, excuse me, sir. Just gotta eat my pork pie here. Again, this is looks like it's. I'm gonna just. I might regret this, but I'm gonna go for it. Yeah, did work out. Yeah. You've taken care of the immediate matters. There's nothing left for you at the Priory. Now you must brave the village. It's likely you'll find more of these wretches shambling about, but there will be some useful necessities inside their homes. You mustn't let your guard down when opening doors, as you've already learned. Being indoors doesn't mean you're safe. Press M to check your current location. Let's go ahead and do that. Okay. Even the way the items fall, very, very nice. You can see transfer. But even the way the items fall, they don't fall awkwardly. Really like. Really, that was everything? Okay. I do want to search real quick. No. Yeah, just so when the items fall on themselves, like if I pick. Justice. You can kind of sense the items have a little bit of weight to it. All right, let's go ahead and go into town. I do want to get to see this a little bit more. I'm going to go ahead and just run right past you guys. Any of that right now? Oh, wait a minute. There is one other thing. Quick. I did miss one more thing. I believe there is this here. I just want this. This is there is some stuff here. Old kale of ale egg. keg. Go ahead and probably might drink out of that in a minute, but work hammer and I have. I'm gonna take one. Gotta stay light and not go too much with the smith. There's another pitchfork, and this one is in perfect condition. I'm gonna go ahead and drop the one I have. One. This is get. Let's good time to come back. Let's go ahead and disassemble that. Okay. It's doing a bit of a dance there. Go ahead and equip this one. And we are going to go ahead and try to maneuver these. Go ahead and... There we go. Bob and weave. Let's head into town. I definitely want to get to see what we got here. Ask you too. And even the combat, when we are fighting these zombies, I want to say just hitting them feels good. So there's weight. They feel like, they don't just feel like a sponge. You know, like, I'm going to give this guy a bit of a whack here. That feels so satisfying. There we go. And even look at the environments. Oh my God. Like, look how, I mean... kind of like when I heard God Save Birmingham. If I'm thinking we're just in Birmingham, how interesting is that going to be? But just look how big this place is. Even that alone makes it seem that there's going to be a lot to do. Okay. Yeah. Well pull. But then just make sure that don't get bitten by you. Okay. Taken care of. The journal. Find or build a bed, secure resting place, and get some rest. Okay, I think that's the next warming up. Kindle a flame or in a fire. I did do that earlier. So maybe I will have to do it again. Get a bed. Okay. Let's go ahead and find a house here. I can do that. Claw hand. What? Nice. Lots of stuff here. I'm going to take the sewing kit. I'm going to take the ointment. Wooden ladle. I'm going to leave those for now. It is getting a little bit dark outside. So go ahead and find a place to sleep. Probably gonna say this would be a good one here. I'm gonna take care of these big guys. Not be surprised by them. Okay. Go ahead and make sure you're not a problem for me later. Take care of you. All right, and I got steadfast level 2. See if bed inside. Heart. Does not look like there's a bed here. I can build one. I build a bed. Raw bed. I can. I need some straw, which there's. Now let's go ahead. That. Grab all. Bundle. What can we do? Room head. Headed for the straw, I think so. Might be able to take this apart. And let's go ahead and get some straw out of that. I can't. What? I'm gonna make a bed here. Sleep here for the night. Raw bed. Let's fit it. Okay, you know what? Let's go ahead and find another spot. I think there's another place right next door. There. About here. We got some food here as well. You know what? This will do. Toolbox. You can't have enough whetstones. I know that when your weapon's dull, you don't have way to sharpen them. You're going to be quickly in a world of hurt. So it's always good to keep your weapon sharp. Down here. Make a bed. I need to make a fire pit. I think I'm going to make pit here. Fire pit. That's what I'm going to go with. I need some sticks, which I can get breaking some stuff down. I'm going to go ahead and do that after I'm drowsy. Actually, I'm not tired yet. So let's collect some more. Okay. Actually, that might be actually in the way of opening that door. Okay, let's go ahead and move this out of the way. Pick all this up. Yeah. Okay. Let's find some sticks. Still got time here. Some cabbage farm there. And again, all of this you can pick. And a whole straw pile there. The other thing, too, I notice, even when I'm playing, the movement on the characters feel really nice. It can be tweaked a little bit, but it does feel really nice. Feels responsive. Doesn't feel very janky. Okay, that's not where I want to be going. That's a lot of zombies. Let's go ahead and move back in this direction. I don't want any part of that. Okay, that was a little bit of a close call. Oh, okay. I should be taking my own advice and really check before I walk into a house. It's almost the second time I walked right into one. Right? What's going on here? Okay. Okay. Let's go ahead and leave. That's a little scary. Make sure they don't get up. One thing I'm noticing though, the zombies do move, I mean, really slow. Your walking speed just completely I want to say outruns them, outwalks them. Uh, I do think that that can be very easily underestimated, especially if you see them kind of creep up on you, and that will be more than enough for you to have a bad day. Okay, make sure there's nobody behind me. This looks like a place I will probably. Good to me, and it's already got a bed here and a fire. Perfect. Exactly the place I want to be. Let's go ahead and set up shop here. Go ahead and add some of that firewood. Craft a cooking pot here. Let's go ignite that. I'm gonna craft a couple of more bandages, and then I think I'm gonna rest up. But I don't think I need this straw anymore. I'm gonna drop the straw bundle here. That might wait. Let's see here. Let's get some bandages, and then I'm going to hit the hay. How you saying? There's a scythe here, huh? What does this look like? I think that's actually quite messed up, so I won't be touching that. Okay, let's see. I think I need to have, if I can find a place to build a bed, secure resting spot. Okay. I did warm up, so let's go ahead and have our sleep here. Take a long rest. And see what the new day brings. So far, I gotta say, game plays really well. I am really excited to see how this is gonna flesh out in the final. So you've endured a long, long night. Part of you hoped that when you opened your eyes, this would all have been some ungodly nightmare. But the scenery outside remains unchanged. A few sips of water found burgling houses and a handful of stale leaf behinds. You're surviving for now, barely, but you won't live long like this. You must secure a stable supply of food and water. You know there's a well somewhere in the village, and if you can get a fire going, you might as well even have a proper meal. Secure a stable supply of drinking water and food. Right? I think we had some food here, no? And there's a nice big pot here. Pottage pot. I got a grilled chicken breast. I'm going to eat that. A pear. Going to eat that as well. And I consume spoiled food. I didn't even look at it. But seems to be doing okay. I will need to drink something. I don't know if there's water here. It is. Go ahead and drink that. I won't need this. Just drop that there. Well wishes. There is a well in the village. If you find it, you won't need risk robbing empty houses to search for water. Yes, there is. I did see that well here. Now, I do know I needed to make this well. I saw it from my last initial. There was an objective for it, but I didn't quite get around to it. What do we need to make this well? I'm assuming the well bucket is definitely on there. I need the hammer, a well bucket, and 2 hooks. Where did I see hooks? Is it inside of this? I think it was inside of here. There are hooks in this one? I think so. Oh, wait, yep, there's 2 hooks here. Go ahead and grab those. Was all I need. Set this up. Look at that, just destroying these objectives like a boss. But let's see if there's anything that's going to give me a little bit more of a challenge. I love the introduction to the mechanics. Okay. Go ahead and drink some water here. Perfect. And I think no, it has not been fully full. I'm going to go ahead and fill up my bottle of water here. Is that my leather skin? Do have a stick. Let's see. Yes, it is. Hot meal. My next one. You won't survive on raw food alone and still leave behinds. If you have a fire pit, you can install a cooking stand to make a proper meal. Build a cooking stand by placing the cursor over a fire pit and press Q. Once that's done, you can place edible ingredients into the pot, fill it with water, and keep the fire burning to make a bowl of pottage. I don't know if that's porridge. I'm gonna go with pottage. As long as the pot remains boiling, the food will not spoil. Very cool. So there is a fire pit over here, and I think I've seen some ingredients. I don't know if let's go ahead and grab the egg. Walnuts, wooden ladle. Let's grab these. Cheese. Let's grab that. Wooden cup, sure. I already have a knife. I'll leave those. Let's go ahead and see how this looks. And then another pottage. Oh, it is a pottage. Okay, pottage pot. I guess that's how you say it. I have that equipped. No. Goodbye. All right, let's take care of you. Is there anybody else I should just keep my eyes open for? Toolbox here. Mushrooms, let's grab that. Food, I will take the ointment. Slicker. Who's a slicker? Weapon? Okay. I probably need to sharpen this. That's probably why it's looks like its condition is what I want. Sharpening that. I think it's almost done. But I will need a new weapon. Okay. That's embarrassing. Whiffing like crazy. Whiff. Okay, I'm gonna need. Looks like sharpness is great. Really good condition. Let me just take a quick here. I'm gonna grab the firewood. I think I'll need that. Short sword. Ask and you shall receive. I'm gonna go ahead and grab that. I won't need this. Drop this here. This is the fire pit. I don't need to build one. Why should I? Let's go ahead and firewood here. Okay. Cooking, I need a metal hook. A rope and a pot. A hook, huh? Pot I have. Grab that. Okay. And I need a hook. Where can I get a hook? Of leg discomfort. What does that mean? Slightly bruised. Let's go ahead and just my pants right off, right around here, and just okay. On. Okay, so a hook. What do I need to get a hook? Jumping, I think I'm overburdened here. I believe I do still need to get water in the plant or in the pot. So go back over here, fill that up, but break down. Oh, that's right. That's what the hooks are. What I was using for the well. I just yeah completely blanked out, but perfect. Looks like we have everything we need. Just gonna go ahead and fill this pot. Transfer to the. Do I even need the cup? Kind of silly this is. That definitely helped me with the encumbrance here, as you can see. Utterly overburdened. What am I at? 36 out of 20. Story of my life. Okay, let's go ahead and just get right back inside that house. Getting there, we can unload all of this. Hopefully I don't get injured by running around with that much stuff on me. Wheelbarrow. Can I use this? I can't. That would be good if I could actually put stuff in there and haul it around. Look at that. Fighting in this game. So I'm curious to see how much more they're going to add. Like if, I know the building's probably going to be expanded upon a little bit more, but I am very curious if they're going to do like hordes randomly attack you or some sort of events in game. So need to maybe watch a few more diaries after trying this out. I'm a lot more interested than I was before I played it. Refill water. I thought I already did. The pot does not pot water in it. Make pottage. Let's go ahead and add ingredients. Add all of the onions. Those in. Do all at once. Take. Or let's go cabbage. Add the turnips. Let's add egg. Let's add the mushrooms. And I think that in there. Make a survival meal. Beggars can't be choosers. Not a hamburger, but it'll do. I think that's it, right? Make the pottage. I don't have water. Pottage plant. Yeah, it looks like add water in it. Okay. Looks like the water did not stay. Okay. Go ahead and add the water. Pottage. Refill water. I'm going to refill it with this. Okay. I'm going to run back to the some more. Oh, my encumbrance is by 15 off. Dropped by 15. So Luckily, this isn't that far. Is really good. Would be had to get all of it. That would be actually be quite the tragedy if I had to run. But I don't have to build the fire pit. It's already ready for me. Just to put the pot on and get some meals. Let's do it. I'd like to see more of the town. So if this gives me a little bit more opportunity to cut off some of the character management so I can see the town and explore, I'd rather do that. All right, let's go ahead and put this in. Pottage. I'm going to go ahead and refill the pot, right? Yeah. That in there. Perfect. Let's go ahead and start this up. Ignite it with our... I don't have... what does that mean? I thought I had... I don't have flame. Water here? Long stick here too. Didn't need to do that. Okay. I guess I gotta go. Oh, okay. Flint, ointment. I missed these. Cottage. Oh, there it is. All right. Go. Cook that up. There's some eggs here. Could have. That's okay. Let's go ahead and see what this comes out to. Fresh pottage. Okay. Oh, cool. You can actually see it cooking. Meat chunks. Don't have meat chunks, but I think that's the eggs. I don't have a ladle. The water. Oh. I need it right out of the pot. Oh, wow. Your shelter secured, your stomach is full, but you cannot simply cower in abandoned homes and await rescue. There must be other survivors somewhere, and if anyone is alive, certainly Father Herbert and Widow Smith or Lord William must be among their number. It's your time to venture forth and survey the town. It is recommended to proceed to the St. Martin's Church, then the Forge, then Limol Manor. Okay. So church, then forge. Now, where's that? Church, then forge, then manor. I believe that's the manor or house. Looks like a manor. St. Martin's. I think that's the church. I don't know where the forge is. I will say I think I can go from along the way, take this all the way up to the church. So let's do that. Where am I right now? Okay, well, let's do that. I'm going to go ahead and go right up to the church first. You know what? I'm going to take... I do have a blacksmith or axe, a labor... I have 2 axes. I think I'm going to drop 1. Don't need 2. That keeps my weight still high. I do have food here. I don't think I need the cheese wedge. I'm going to drop this too. I'm going to keep the whetstones. I'm going to keep the ointments. And I'm going to keep that. I don't think I need this anymore. We're good to go. Okay, let's go ahead and go in the right direction. Yep, so we'll take this path all the way up. It looks blocked. What if we go this way? It goes back. Huh. Go around? Let's go around. And I got it right there in order. So church first, smithy, and then we're going to go to the Lord William's manor. Okay. Gotta be a way through these, huh? Climb this. I cannot climb that. Looks like it's blocked up. I think I need to go up here and then go around that way. Okay. Tell you what, that sword does a way more damage than the that pitchfork. I'm gonna try to parkour my way through these. Don't have to. Don't need to eat. I will take this. Get any of the stuff. Anchored. Okay. I don't know what a slicker is. Sharp and sharp. I don't know what it is, but I'm gonna. But I want to avoid them. Hyper focused. I have a feeling I'm gonna get jumped if I. Good there. Okay, this is actually scary. That way. Thing. Okay, got it. Probably. Is that a chicken coop? Huh. It is a chicken coop. I wonder if you can raise chickens. I mean, you have to. If there's a chicken coop, I'm going to assume that there is. What about pigs and cows? That's going to add another interesting layer. But town looks pretty beautiful. Looks alive. I don't want to get too much into there. I do want to try to see if we can come in through this story here. Satisfy these objectives. Yeah, one other thing too I know is I don't have a holster out. Nice if we can kind of holster this thing. I don't know why. Just to, again, all subtle details that creates that immersion, right? But man, the game is looking very pretty. Okay, that looks like the church to me. Lots of undead to follow. I mean, would you go to a church in an apocalypse? Assuming the undead are, no, they're not going to be affected by religious, spiritual energy. But I wonder if there is an armory in town where we can get some of that iron plate armor. And then I'd be curious to know, do you have iron or steel or whatever, if zombies can actually bite you through that. Because I don't see armor ratings, so I'm not sure if that would actually work, but nevertheless. The countryside. Go ahead and take care of some of these guys, just to trim it a little bit. Okay. St. Martin's Church. Father Herbert's whereabouts. Living dead stalk the town, and the church is no exception. But Father Herbert is nowhere to be seen. If he is alive, must be hiding somewhere inside the church. Find Father Herbert. I gotta tell you, I'm not optimistic. Oh my God. I did see him coming. I did not handle it, and that's what happens. We almost paid for that. Okay, I think I have enough ointments. Let's go ahead and see. Way up. Let's see the bottom first. We can find Father Herbert somewhere. Oh my. This is the type of where you would have a Molotov kill. Exactly where you want them. Go ahead and retreat. A tactical retreat. We have plenty of whetstones. Let's go ahead and sharpen them. Okay, sharpness. Okay. Okay. Go ahead and trim them up. Okay. Blade has dulled again. I'm going to go ahead and sharpen it one more time. Don't think I'll be getting in if they're blocking that door. I am hearing them crawling around outside. Okay, so that's the one I don't want up on me. Okay, you can kick doors down. That's good to know. There's a lot of zombies. Okay. All right, come on. There we go. I knew it. That's how you come over. Oh, that was not smart. Why did I do that? Okay. Now I'm kind of locking myself into a corner here. Where's the whetstone? Whetstone. Sword. Sharpen, please. Sharpen, sharpen. Okay. And sharpening failed. Sharpen again, please. Quick, quick, quick. Don't see me yet. Failed again. Go ahead and third time's the charm. Leather worker's kit. Whetstone. It's not. Okay. Come on. I want to be locked in here. Okay. This is a little risky. I have no way out of here. I'm completely surrounded. Okay. Stamina. a lot coming in. Let's go ahead and... Okay. That might be... That's bad. That's really bad. I think I was bit. Okay. Very bad. Very, very bad. Okay, I have no idea how I got out of that. That was a sheer clench moment. Okay. Okay. Got it all over my face there. Dirty bandage. Let's bind that up. Back on. Oh, I don't know how I got out of that. I actually don't know how I made it out. That was... I should not be alive. I did not sharpen this up again. I think it's because I'm sharpening the blade. I mean, that's... I have no idea how I got out of that. I was ready to go. Smoked sausage link. I'm going to go ahead and eat. Should be some holy water here too, huh? Get some of that thirst up. No sign of Father Herbert, was it? I think I get it. The bandages spoil when they bleed on you. Just keep coming in. Definitely keep. Failed again. Thing. All right. Third time always seems to be the charm. Go ahead and my reaction is to clench in those moments. I have nothing I could possibly say that would make that situation any better for me. They're just coming in. Okay, this is bad. It's like I didn't do a thing. They all just came right back. Yeah, we know that's a dead end. Have to go upstairs. This is just straight carnage. Okay. Okay. Do we do it? Um, if Father Herbert's in here, probably among those dead, but on him yet. No holy water either. Go ahead and a bill hook. I'm gonna go ahead and do that. That sounds like exactly what I should be. think I think I found Father Herbert. Shuttle. It's a good way to go. You're gonna go, might as well go happy, right? Investigate. Please don't come to life. Father Herbert's body. The remains of the late Father Herbert rot upon the ground. There's a bite mark on the small of his back, but it seems he died of blood loss at his own hand. You wonder if it has sinful cowardice or saintly self-sacrifice that drove a man of God to doom his own soul to the perdition. I'm gonna assume there's gonna be a reoccurring theme here. We're gonna find all of our friends. Father Herbert. You know what? I'm gonna go ahead and say I'm gonna give it a little bit more hope, but let's see if I'm wrong. Actually, it would be quite the plot twist if they do have NPCs that are alive and just giving you quests. So the next would be the forge. Let's go ahead and head down there. I am getting tired though. That is the forge. That was supposed to be the next spot to go to, and Killian's Forge. I'm gonna assume it's this is all closed off. I'm gonna come right back through town. Let's see. Closed off though. Let's see. Emmeline Forge. Okay. Yep, I think it will be definitely closed off. So let's head back down the main way where we came from with all our friends along the road, the hitchhikers. And we will need to rest very soon. There is no bed here, but I think we can still get back into town before I gotta do that. Sometimes you just have to kind of... Okay. Okay. Bit of a different attack there. Sometimes you just kind of have to take it all in. Yeah, so wandering along the countryside, and let me go ahead and change. wandering along the countryside, just seeing everything destroyed. But there's also a lot of opportunity. We did see the chicken coop, so I wonder if you can. I think you can make your own chicken coop. See that blacksmith work, crafting, sewing workbench, tinkerer's workbench. You can make the toolbox, a wood basin. You can actually make the fence that we're seeing. You can make the bed, chicken coop. Yeah, even cartwheels. I'm gonna assume you can make car. Oh, okay. So then, if you have carts and then you have the saddles, maybe there's horses as well. So I think we're only getting a very small taste of what's to come. Okay, so looking for the Lord Manor. So we're gonna go ahead and go next to the Emmeline Smithy. There was no soul in Birmingham who did not know the widow Emmeline and the late blacksmith wife who's kept the forge blazing in the years since his passing. If she yet lives, she would be a strong ally and might even provide you with weapons from the forge. That should be the first place we were going to go to. That absolutely should have been the first one. What is that there? Is that bull ring? Chicken. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Chickens? So then pick you up. I can throw you. I can throw you too. I will leave that alone. I won't eat them. Pretty full. But very cool. Let's see what other animals we can get. But chickens, you got your chicken coop, so it lays your eggs, and you got your meat with them. Okay, so that way it's the manor. But where would the forge be? Is the forge over here? I wonder. Emmeline's forge. You know what, guys? I think I'm going to check out Lord William's Manor because we can see it. We know exactly where it is. Not sure where the Emmeline's Forge is. It's not really marked here. So I'm going to go ahead and beeline it to Lord William's Manor. There's a lot to explore in these houses. I don't want to spend too much time. If anybody's interested in this game, which I strongly suggest you try if you're into any kind of survival games, I want to let you discover that. I want to actually see what this is about. I'll leave the exploring up to you. Firewood. More chickens. All right. Looking for the Lord. The manor's interior is in a terrible state. The many trappings of Roger Lee Mole's wealth, which once lined the walls, now lay scattered and broken. Even with the guards by his side, Lord William would have had his work cut out for him in whatever battle visited this place. Possible he even fled, but you should scour the place to be certain. See if there's a forge here. See if there's a bed. There is a bed. Go ahead and I'll go ahead and sleep here. Take a long rest. All right, guys, let's find Lord William. Once we find him, see how soon we can find him, and we'll decide what we're going to go from there. So far, though, even looking at it, it seems like there's a lot going on. I do want to see if there is that. You would like to see if there's anything that happens along the way, events or kind of just Yeah, I call it events. Events that pull you away from what you're doing. But I'm sure with your survival mechanic, making sure your character is clothed, fed, and has plenty of food, water, I think there's going to be plenty of work cut out for us. I'm going to, let's see here. Okay. Knife. Steel helm. Huge. I think this was the spot. Steel helm. We are very thirsty. I think there's wine here. Let's no wine in them though. Oh my god. Yes, equipped it. Steel boots as well. That. Don't need this anymore. Oh no, I do my pants. Steel boots on. I do. There's more. Those. Drop that as well. Awesome. Oh, there's a sword here. Bowser. That sword? Take it. Okay. We are very overweight though. So I'm gonna go ahead and drop the axe. Here. Short sword will keep. I'm gonna go ahead and do. Yeah, the smith. Oh, cheese. The cheese doesn't weigh anything. Knife doesn't really. Whetstones. Keep those. That's surprising. I mean, even with what I have, which doesn't seem like a much, completely over. Let's go ahead and okay. Auto. Guess I'm in a courtyard now. I'm gonna eat this cheese. I don't think it spoils actually. No, it doesn't. Go ahead and eat that. Go ahead and eat the next one, and I'm gonna drink all the water. Didn't even move my water at all. That's strange. Okay. I'm dying of thirst. Food here. Could use some water though. Any water? Okay, we are dying of thirst. Go ahead and sharpen this. Water situation is getting pretty dire. And asking you. Okay. So. Go ahead and drink. Okay, these are empty. Good. Bottle. Okay, these are all empty. Not good at all. Thought we, you know what, we're just gonna... Gotta be water here somewhere. Okay. There. Okay. I think there's a kitchen here. I'm gonna assume. Oh, beeline it. Water skin, nothing. Okay, well, we found Lord William's chambers. See if we can find anything to hydrate us here. Has to have, surely. I am definitely... You know what? Let's go ahead and eat some of these. I think they have some sugar in them. No. Okay, guys, I think I'm gonna die of thirst. That's... I am very dirty. That didn't sound good. Wait, wow. There's no water in it. Yeah, guys, I think I'm gonna die of thirst. I find... What do we got here? Bottle. How is that possible? And I just took some spoiled food, make it even better. So if I throw up, I'm really gonna die. But possible, there's no water anywhere. Bunch of empty bottles. Somebody had a party here and I guess just exited, huh? Oh, perfect. Drink it all. See if this helps. I don't think it's helping that much. If even we'll be able to fully drink it. Okay, maybe I was wrong. Drank the whole keg. Yeah, actually. Okay, actually that was perfect. Let's see if am I drunk? No, I'm not. So that was the best thing that could have found. Gave me hunger as well. So I'm gonna assume Lord William is around here somewhere. And we're probably gonna find his body. I had to put money on it. You know how I know? Because all the booze is drunk. It's gone. Everything's drank. There's no way he's here. He's either not here or he's gone. Dang, he's a zombie. He's expired. There's no way this guy is here. Okay. Now, does that look like I should be going in that direction? Did that break? Oh, it looks like I should be. Okay. I will say still nothing. Like everything's connected, but I wonder if the roof, that's where we head. If you were gonna try to escape a zombie apocalypse, where would you go? I think the roof would be the first place. The safest place. Okay, we got some people here. Go ahead and try to get this down. Okay. Okay. All right. That was harder than it should have been. Okay. Okay. Stamina is becoming a problem. I don't know if it's the armor. I am full. Verified. Okay. Okay, that looks like something that you find at the end of a dungeon, but nothing there. So I don't see where Lord William is. You know what, guys? I think I'm going to leave it as a mystery. Cannot find Lord William. You know what? I am going to leave it as a mystery. I'm going to leave it here, guys. I wanted to have a really good idea, show you a sample of what this world looks like. And I hope you guys enjoyed yourself and you've seen a lot of it. I can't wait for the actual game. If you are really enjoying it, I'm more than happy to do a full playthrough, kind of go through every nook and cranny. But I wanted to show you, and hopefully you guys enjoyed yourself. Appreciate you jumping on. And I'm going to end it here, guys. Okay? Have a great day. I'll see you on the next one.